And what is your...
All right, what's upstream? We're going to be playing some Breachstorm today on Tabletop Simulator. Thanks everybody who's in the chat room right now. Looks like we have a couple people. I appreciate it. But this is basically Breachstorm's for those who don't know, it's kind of an indie game that some local players and I designed. That was launched on Kickstarter a couple years ago. And it still has a pretty reasonable community. It's a small community, but they're pretty hardcore. And they created kind of an ad hoc tabletop simulator mod for the game. It's not very flashy, but it has all the components in it. And it's free to play, so you can actually go to breachstorm.com and you can check it out if you want to see all the rules for free. And we're still releasing occasionally new factions into the game that are sort of model agnostic, although the existing factions do have some models available for them that you can buy. Cool. I don't have to put anything down for my objective. Take that. Got him.
All right, I'm gonna lock, if I can do that. How do you do that? Toggles, lock. Okay, hit that.
Sports banter, yeah. It's we had a little bit of there's a sort of a slowdown thanks to quarantine. We've had some stuff in progress that got delayed, but yeah, we're still releasing rules for the most part. Chris, we're live by the way, so I'm just talking to the chat. All right.
Yep, totally.
Do you want to gizmo this thing into the ground so it doesn't we don't bump against it like that?
Oh, I locked.
Like that.
Perfect.
Sweet. All right, and then I'm placing terrain first. I will put
And what is your objective, Trevi? Just so I don't.
yeah. So my attack is recon sweep. So after we set up terrain, you choose 5 terrain pieces that are not starting with the ones in the middle, and I can interact with those to score a point for each one that I interact with.
Yep.
And that is the goal. So
right.
We're gonna put some difficult terrain all up in the middle to make you annoyed. Good old difficult terrain. Yeah, this is fine.
Yep.
So chat. So you know the game. I'll just mute myself when I'm talking to chat, so you can keep going. You're doing your thing. Yeah, chat. Just so you know, the game features player plays terrain. So it comes with there's a set of terrain templates that both players pull from, and that determines the setup. Before the game starts, we also when you build your list, you include these mission cards in your list creation, and one player you have an attacker and defender one. These ones are black and white for some reason, but usually they're not. And the whoever's going first basically uses their attacker objective, and the other player uses their other objective, their defending objective. I think I'm gonna put
Trevi,
what's up?
Am I not? Oh, is my audio not working? Hold on.
You're good. No, sorry, I just muted myself to you so that I wasn't like, yelling in your ear while I was talking to chat. Is this within 6? Oh, it is. Big poops. Maybe we just do this. Do I care about that? No, maybe not so much. Maybe I... No, I like taking this away from you, so that's fine. We're going to put that there, outside 6 of the table edge, something like that. And, yep. Boom. Put a building there. Yeah, so sort of creation of the table is part of the strategy, and then
Okay.
also
So that means
objective selection.
correct.
That what was that? You broke up there for a sec.
To choose ones that are in the area first, correct?
Yeah, you choose that are outside both players' deployment zones for recon suite.
Yep. Trying to think if I want to like block you off here, or do I need the cover for myself? I actually feel like I might need the cover for myself because
it's
you've
fine.
got tons of
Put all the
guns.
cover on my side of the table. Everything's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally fine. For those listening to the stream, I am a pro player.
Pro.
Clearly.
Super pro. Yeah, it's okay. I think everybody's out of practice right now. So
Let me rotate this a little bit more so I can actually benefit from the cover.
Yeah, you got it. So chat. So just to finish my my thought over to chat. Basically, all of including the setup of the game, it's all sort of included in your strategy. So you have to be able to interact with your own objective. The objectives are kind of a race to the top. So we have these mission parameters that we have to complete. And basically, if you have 3 victory points and more than your opponent at the end of any round, and most of them score 1 victory point a round, then you just win at the end of that round. So a lot of times you will... a lot of times it's just sort of a race, and you have to be able to deny your opponent the ability to score a couple turns in order to finally win the mission. Otherwise, if you table your opponent, then you win automatically, but that doesn't usually happen. And it's really low model count. Obviously, for TTS, we just have little standees here for our guys, but you usually play between 6 and 8 models aside. Outside of there's some like horde factions that play maybe 10 to 12, but usually you're not playing that many. Did you place this guy down?
Yes, I did. Sorry, that's all set.
Sweet. So I will put down. What's more important is just taking this building away from you. It is kind of a
Probably, although
building, and I don't like it anyway.
Yep.
So right now there's only 3 that are pickable, but then you're gonna pick that one and then put some garbage in your deployment zone. That's fine, I guess.
Okay.
Can we do this? And who cares?
I think just spin it like a helicopter and then let it down. Just roll those dice.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just flip the train into the table. It's like Pogs. That's gonna be the mechanic of the day.
Yep.
Bruno's in chat. Bruno, what's up, dude? How's it going, man?
Okay.
We are playing the red men versus the blue cats. And this one gray lady. I guess we should link into the Breachstorm Discord too, right?
Yeah, let's do that. So that is pickable among the...
Okay, so that that makes a lot of sense.
So, yeah, you're good. Yeah, because they're floating too.
Yeah, we'll have one more that'll be pickable, maybe, but you can just shove garbage into the middle to force through this stuff.
Shove garbage, indeed.
Yeah, you're like, hey, that's what I do. I'm a garbage shover. Gross. You disgust me. It is kind of funny though, because right, if I put it outside my deployment zone, then it obstructs me for the most part, right? So it's like I have to make a decision. All right, we're gonna put this one here outside of
Good.
the deployment zone, so I can pick it.
Yep. Making you face tough tactical decisions first. And here is the question. So let's
Oh man, Bruno's rooting for you, Chris.
maybe.
Don't let Bruno
Maybe
down.
if I keep straight. Yeah.
All right. So I have the last pick. So if I put this in the, if I put it in the center, it's not going to do anything because you're just going to pick these ones in the back, and that sucks. So I basically have no incentive not to put this back
Yeah.
here.
I think that with this one being placed here, I choose basically.
Yes, come closer. Come closer, beautiful terrain pieces.
Yep. I think that's it.
All right, I'm gonna put little. You wanna lock these guys down? There you go. I'll put this one down over here.
Cool.
And then these 5 have to be the picks for recon sweep, right?
Just lock it.
Yeah, just press L if you're hovering over it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I assume you're not gonna pick this one, or are you? Hmm.
um, okay.
Sweet.
So yeah, so it's these 4 across my side. 1, 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I have these little tokens if you want to use those.
Oh, that's right. Do I want it to be this one or this one? I honestly don't think.
Yeah, it's probably doesn't
Let's
really
make
matter.
you. Let's make you at least be somewhere on the open.
Fair enough. Kairos, who didn't put redirect on your card? Why don't you have redirect? Why can't I just send Rifleman rocketing across the table with you? I guess Bastion can make it happen. It seems fine. We just have to not give you a like turn 1 battle cry with the first claw. That's the goal.
I mean, I feel like if I turn 1 battle cry over and then kill him.
Well, yeah, it depends on where I battle and where you can battle cry.
Oh,
From,
enough my
right?
I 5, give or take. Yeah, yep.
Because you can, you know, who's your? Do you have Lightfoot on anybody over there? Who's light-footed?
Nope.
Nobody.
Nope.
Are they all? They're all just naked. They don't have any upgrades.
I've got the poor man. They're all just naked, basically because I need a bunch of pack warriors and Farrak to battle against bugs.
Fair. Oh, in your lineup,
Have
yeah.
upgrades on these.
I guess we'll put these guys here so they're obscured if you shoot at them with the pack warriors. All right, yeah, we'll do that.
So where is your so? Is it okay if I rotate these dudes just so I can see?
Oh, sideways? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So otherwise, it's like, okay, there's a
Yeah.
tall, thin man
There's a,
over
yeah, there's a
there
bunch
with a
of
gun.
two-dimensional planes. Amazing. All right, that's my deployment. We'll go with that for now.
Okay, okay. And we've got to basically shove everybody in the middle here because you freaking got Kyrus.
And I am
Just
going to remember my preparation
sucking
token on this guy.
my whole team and
I do have Kyrus.
uh,
He will subvert you. So the goal today is to have Kashpra activate all his stuff, and then I subvert him into killing your whole team. That's the the secret objective.
um, that is not a bad.
Yeah, I don't. It was not a good plan, but it is the hope. All right. So chat, just to let you
Okay,
guys know what's
cool.
going on. Basically, like I was mentioning before, we each have asymmetric objectives. So what I'm trying to do is get up to all the terrain that has these little tokens on it. Oop, that's not locked. And scan it basically. And what Chris is trying to do is keep me from getting inside this zone in the middle, and that's the goal. Exciting
Well,
stuff.
or let you get in there and then keep you from being there at the end of the round.
Right, yeah, I just have to not be there at the end of the round. All right, I think, can I tint these guys different colors so I can tell them apart? Yes, good. So we got a red, we got a green, and a blue, I guess. And some other color. Maybe a nice purple. Cool, that's easy. All right, so I'm up first. So we'll do this all official like. I think I'm gonna activate Bastion. He is going to spend an order on press forward. And then he's gonna spend an order to order the green rifleman. Private Green over here. He's gonna get 3 actions. He's gonna spend so he's gonna use the movement from press forward to move 3. And then he's gonna move normally, just to touch the train, and then interact to flip it, and then move again. And we should probably get rid of these deployment zone markers because those are annoying. 4 inches back gets me touching this thing. Oop. Goodbye, deployment zone marker. Do you want me to delete yours? There you go. So that's him done. I will... Can I make... Are these color tintable? They are. Here we go. I'm going to give a little black token to my activated guys.
Yep, perfect.
I'm then going to... Ooh, that's weird. What is this bizarre measuring? Huh. Because I'm in 2D mode? Nope, just does that all the time. All right. So... I think I can shoot that guy if I go up with the support gunner if I touch this thing. Is that right? 12. Oh, maybe not. No, I think I have to be just over it. So I will, with my other order... I'm not sure I do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with that. I will into the breach for the lols. And
Sorry, say that again. Into the breach for the walls.
yeah, for the walls, yeah, because he's not really going to do anything else. And then he'll just sort of chill. We have to
Oh,
not
got it,
get
got it,
like
got it.
double activated by Kalex and die, so we're just going to chill back here somewhere. I'll make a little red token for Into the Breach. How's that?
Fair.
All right, that's me. Oops,
Yep.
that was not the right thing I wanted.
Okay. All right. I think
Yeah, Bruno,
that
if
on
you have
my
Tabletop
turn, I'm
Simulator, you
going
should
to
come
go
play with us, dude.
first with
Koshbara's going, you said?
Sorry, yeah, Koshbara is going.
Sweet.
And he's going to buy himself a Fury. He's got 14 hit points remaining.
All right, what kind of terrain should we spawn for this map?
Just so we can see how.
Cryotubes.
To Koshbara. Shuffle forward a little bit. He's really not going to go very far.
Perfect. Everything's great.
Forward than that.
So he's just hiding? Okay. So I'm going with Kyrus now. He has only 2 orders, because he's not a very commanding presence on this battlefield. He will... yeah, I guess we should, because he doesn't have his combat skin card, we should make a token for it, I guess. So he's going to activate, for his free activation, his Disruptor Nanofield. Or Mirage Nanofield, I guess it's called now. And I will just color a token for that one, so we know that he has it.
That's the one that the first time you... One where... And that's the one where the first time you hit him, he...
Oh, you're breaking up something.
Joey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear like every other word you say.
Oh, that's no good. All right.
I don't need to cast anything.
I'm trying to think. Let me try switching the Discord over to my phone.
Okay. Kalex is going to mess me up if I cast any spells over there. So, yeah, Kyrus is just going to chill. He's going to spend 2 orders to pay an acid point. And he will spend... Hey! Welcome back.
Can you hear me
better? Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm going to have push to talk activated on my phone, so hopefully this works okay.
Okay. Sure. So, yeah, Kyrus is just going to buy an asset point, and he's going to turn on his reflexes so he's dodge with another action, and I don't think that's all. I think that's all he's going to do. So he'll just chill back behind this building.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, it's got to be my first claw.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get his 2 order tokens. And remind me, Jody, can you move through your own allies?
Yep.
Okay, good to... He's going to also buy a second... He's going to buy a second asset point with his 2 order tokens. I'm going to check the range to your support gun. pretty much if I get within range, he can shoot me, which
He
is
could
no
beam
good.
you.
Mm-hmm.
There's some trees. Some gross alien trees. Oh, these suck. Never mind. I hate these trees.
Those are by far the worst trees I've ever seen.
Those are. They'd be okay if their hitbox wasn't bizarre. Where's my cool fungus that I had in the last
Okay,
game?
but the first plot is done. Again, just kind of chilling out there.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in a holding pattern right now. All right. I will go with the support gunner. What's that?
Just you wait though. In 5 turns, when I have tons of fury,
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
be in trouble.
Yeah. I was like, I'm eyeing it, right? I was like, oh, I could like double move Kyrus and then like rip the Fury token off Kashpara and then double move back. And I was like, oh no, but you have Kalex, so I'm just gonna, I have to wait until I can burn all her PKP off for 1 turn. So the support gunner is just gonna move up to the thing for his 1 action, and then he's gonna camp on his other one to shoot you if you come in.
Yep. All right. I think that my pack warrior is going to go next.
Mm-hmm.
In a non-shocking turn of events.
Is he gonna say for honor and blitz up the table? I will shoot you, sir. I think I'm overlapping this. This hitbox doesn't really.
Okay.
I think I should be here and touching it. Yeah, the standy thing lets me overlap it a little bit.
Such a cheater.
I know, I suck. Somebody call a judge.
Yeah, so I'm basically I am gonna for honor, and then I'm gonna attempt to storm. We'll see if that happens.
Okay. Are you? Oh yeah. So you're just gonna move 6 basically.
Yeah. So as long as I'm within 14, I should have pretty decent.
Yeah. Yeah. You're fine. Yeah, we're a little bit over 12.
I assume you're not going to take your preparation shot, but do you want to?
Where do you end? Is that your for honor movement or your storm?
Yes,
Okay.
it's
No,
got to be the front.
I'll hang out. Yeah. I will not take it yet right now. Because I think... Oh, you're measuring from this token. Yeah. I think you have to walk, outside of the forest in order to storm me, so... Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, let me check the measurement with one of the side tokens, all right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to proxy base it out. So, just to edify chat here, and tell you guys how the sort of core mechanics work, each of our teams has 2...
Looks like I got it if I go right there, correct?
Have the 8 inches? Yeah, I think so. Maybe, I guess this is really messing up the measurement. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're good. And you're in the forest, yeah. Cool. Do it. Get her done. So I will hold my defensive fire. I'm not going to take it yet.
Yep. Not surprisingly. All right. So I'm
Kalex has
rolling.
not gone yet right now.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm just rolling 3 dice, drop the highest, correct?
Correct.
For
Yeah.
cover.
So the way the core mechanics of the game work.
That's a miss.
No, you beat me for 1, right?
Oh, cool.
Oh
yeah, that's right.
0.
I hit on a 0, yeah. So take a whopping 2 damage.
Yeah, so just to explain how it works to chat, this guy's gun, when he shoots, he rolls 3 dice. Usually out of the dice you roll, you pick 3. But in this case, because I'm hiding behind a wall, cover removes the highest die from the pool and leaves him with 6. Everybody has an evade value, which is this little thing, this little value right here. So the gunner is a 6, so you subtract 6 from the dice roll. And there's a little chart on their weapon to tell you how much damage they do as a result. And we're just going to call this this support gunner's hit points, so he's down to 12 from that shot.
Got it. And for just for context, I'm marking hit points on the models. So if you hover over, you should be able to see hit points remaining.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, but you know what? First blood, he's done.
Yeah, we can do that too. There you go. All right, so back to me. I have 3 riflemen to go with. We'll go with this one. He generates 2 action tokens. He will use them to move, unless we want to like cheekily storm. I guess I will cheekily storm. So I get to move 3 inches and then shoot my gun. Pew! Exactly 10 inches away. Perfect. My gun is
Nice.
accuracy 3, but you are in the terrain, so we're going to be -1. Ha! What do we get? We got garbage. But he will concentrate fire you at the end of his activation, just in case. And then his next action will be to move 4 inches over this way. He's going on a secret mission to scan some terrain later. All right.
Totally secret mission.
Totally.
I have no idea where he's going.
Super secret, yeah.
Super serial.
Super serial.
Okie dokie. My go, Trevi. You all set?
That is my infantry guy gone.
Perfect. I think we're gonna go with this stream.
You bought an asset point at the start, right? So you should have 1 asset point, right?
I think I should have.
Oh, you.
So I started with 1 from 2 points.
Yeah.
And then
you bought 1
the
with
first class 2.
Cool.
So I should have 2, correct?
Yep.
I hope. Okay.
Yep,
and Trevi, remind me, can you score the objectives if there is somebody base to base with it?
I cannot. They are contested if someone's base to base.
Okay.
I believe that is how that interaction works.
I feel like it's probably not worth sending the Dream Speaker out to stop you over there. I don't think that would go very well for me. So
yeah, interact with the vital terrain template where no enemy troopers are within 0 inches of it. Yeah.
this guy's gonna go.
I really want to find those big fungus trees. I like those. Oh, I found them. Yes. Yes.
He's going to use a PKP to give the first claw a fury.
Yep. Fungus trees. Oh. Oh, this one sucks.
Trevi, I'm going to be moving through there in like a minute.
Get out of here. No. What are you going to do? You're going to attack me aggressively with your aggressive melee team? Get out of here. All right. So back to me. Interesting. I will go with this rifleman. Yeah, we'll go with this one. He will storm and just touch the wall here and shoot that guy. So we are plus a die because of concentrated fire, but minus a die because of the terrain. So we're rolling 3. Whoop.
Indeed.
I rolled garbage though, so I miss. And then I will shoot him again. Ha. Aggressive. So we we rolled garbage again. Never mind. Good job, everyone. You're nailing it.
Aggressively
concentrated fire. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Needed
how many?
Not 7s.
So you have.
I just have this guy.
One rifleman left to activate.
Yep.
And so I score the zone if I have as many ores. So I will score the zone this turn then, unless you manage to both get the rifleman in there and kill that dude.
Right. I could command imperative him to give him an extra action, but
True.
I don't think that is the correct course of action. Yeah.
I'm going to go with perhaps not.
I'm on 1 victory point already. So we are doing okay so far.
Okay. So I'm going to activate my Dream Speaker, and then I'll just have Calyx left to go last.
Yep.
Correct. Okay. So I'm just thinking for a minute here, Trevi, about where I want this Dream Speaker to be. And the answer is not very far up. But I still think I need to position him a little teeny bit aggressively. So I'm going to and he's going to give another Fury to Kosh Parat. So each of my guys has used one PKP.
Cool.
And my turn is done. It's back to you, and I guess you've got one more rifleman,
Yep.
and then I've got Calyx, and that's it.
Yeah, I just have the rifleman. Don't really see a reason not to just keep shooting at this guy, so we'll storm up to the edge of the train and shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be at 4 dice this time. Pew. What do we get? Ooh, what is this? What is this die? Wanting to say. There we go. That was really good. So we will critically hit you for 5 damage. Precise your dodge. Got him. And then we'll do that again with my second action. So that time is a 16, which is the same deal. Take 5 more. Whoa! The fire was concentrated on that guy.
2 HP.
And then these are going to go away because those don't matter. Yeah, that's a big oof.
At least you didn't kill him.
At least I didn't kill him. That's that's something. So that's my whole team activated, so I'm just going to remove my tokens here.
So Calyx could potentially get off not very much, I guess. I don't think that there's any reason to risk her at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you get like the double activation going. I don't know if she needs to go anywhere. She just gets shot.
Yep. I think she's going to sit pretty right there, and I score a victory point then as well, correct?
Yep, so we are 1-on-1. All right.
Tokens clear.
Into the breach expires, but my combat skin stuff stays for Kairos. Because he's a cool guy like that. Alright. And then you activated the last field officer because you're the defender, so I get to go first.
Yep.
It's probably not worth killing this back warrior.
I mean...
that seems like a trap. Seems like a trap. And she's just outside 12. Oh, look at you be good at positioning. I hate it. Stop being so effective. I am going to activate Kairos, I think against my better judgment, but we're going to do it and see how it goes. So he gets 4 actions and 2 orders. He deactivates all his stuff, and then he's going to put his Mirage Nanofield back. So his reflexes might be gone. Yeah, it's a pretty good thing, I think. So he's gonna move a bunch of times. He's just gonna sprint.
After a lot of thought, I think I'm gonna activate the best ability in the game.
Which one? Oh, Mirage. Yeah.
I just mean that's what Kairos is doing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, what should I do? Be immune to damage, or or like, I guess get a PKP back. I don't know. So we're gonna move him. We're just gonna shuffle him. I might just move a whole bunch of times at once. Actually, he just wants to run over to order this guy. So currently they are 14 apart, and he has a rad of 8. So he has to move 3 more times to get there. So he's just going to spend all his actions moving. He's just going to
Mm-hmm.
run. He will be, I think, somewhere over here. Seems like a pretty good place for him to stand.
I think he'll be fairly safe. Gotta be honest with you.
You are playing the triple threat list. I will never be safe from that list. They will always come get me. I will stand within 3 of this thing, though, just in case. Yeah, okay. So we'll go there. We'll spend an order to command this guy. That guy will get 3 actions. I will... How far are we away right now? 11. I'm going to copy paste this guy and proxy with him. So if I go 3 to here...
I do think you can get off a shot, although he will be behind cover.
Yeah, I just want the concentrate fire token, and then we can be 4. Not sure if I can see you, though. I think this thing blocks my line of sight. I don't think I can see you from there. Maybe I could go here. I just need to be within 4 of this thing. Oh, it's actually really awkward. I'm not sure that I can do it, to be honest. And shooting at that pack warrior is really dangerous right now. So... Draw lines. I don't know. Can I see you there?
You know what? For the story,
Sure.
I would say
yeah. All right. Let's do it. So he's gonna storm to there. So we'll just delete this guy, and shoot you. So this time, because you're behind cover, we'll roll my 3 dice, but I have to remove the highest. Amazing. All right. Well, there you go. We do give you a concentrate fire token. Yeah, you got it. And then he will spend an action to move. His 4
and score your
inches. Yep. And not overlap the terrain, because that is not how this game works. Boop. And then interact with that, too. Flip it over. Very nice. Rifleman.
Nice. 2 to 1.
We have 1 order left on Kyrus at the end of all that. I'm sort of considering just pumping the support gunner with a bunch of actions, but that seems bad. I think I'm just going to hang on to it, so that will not matter. We'll just get rid of it.
Okay.
All right. That is my turn.
Okay. I think the time has not yet come for Koshpra to do anything meaningful, so I think Koshpra is going to simply...
Yeah, only 2 Fury tokens on him. Ugh.
Yeah, he's only got 2 Fury.
You even trying?
You never send him into... right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So he's going to simply give himself another Fury, which will cost him 2 hit points. And it's your go, Troy.
It's my go. So we got Bastion going now. So he'll get 3 orders and 4 actions. Wonder if it's worth taking some pot shots over here. So to get within 8 of you, I have to be here. How far do I have to move to be there? It's pretty far, right? I might just... This is the downside of like if you playing on cold position is just like this huge waiting game until I can actually put models in the zone where they don't just give you Fury tokens from the from the first claw battle crying. That dude's ready to go ham. He's so excited. So Bastion could go there. That is 10 inches. So that's move, storm. Move, storm. And then he could, assuming he hits, he could gunslinger, move back. So he would be back here. I think that's relatively safe. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll just do it. It's fine. So here's a move for 5. Here's another move for 5. And then a storm to where he is. And then I'll shoot you. So
5 dice drop the highest.
yes, yeah, he's base 4, and then +1 for the concentrate. So let's roll these dice. What do we get? Oh no, that was terrible.
Nope.
I
But he is
will.
concentrated.
I will. Oops. Burn an asset. I guess before I get too far, I'm gonna buy an asset and then I'll use it to re-roll that. Yeah. Oop.
Yep.
Come on. Roll. Good. That was better. That was much better. So we pick 3, but we have to drop the highest. So I have a total of 12. Minus your evasive 7 gets me
Minus
5.
his defense 7.
Yeah, and a 5.
And you are pushing him. You're pushing him back 2 inches, correct?
Yep. Yes. So I deal 4 damage, and then I push you directly away from me too. Yeah. So align that line. Cool. Goodbye. So I have Gunslinger, so I can't flip it. So we'll just tap it like that for Gunslinger.
And how much damage did you say that was?
4 damage. I will move 3 for Gunslinger, so I can't quite get over this wall. This is okay. And then I will spend my token to move normally. Goodbye. Back to there. I have 1 order token left that I won't spend on anything. We're just going to keep the infantry alive for now. That's my turn. We're doing damage to you. We're slowly getting there. The grind is real.
Yep, totally.
I think I might have messed that up too. I think I could have just double moved there instead of also storming, but I don't think that matters. No, it doesn't really matter because I would have to spend 1 to shoot you anyway.
Yep, I think he's pretty safe.
For now.
Okay, so it's got to be my...
I don't like having both of my characters like right next to each other though. That's in hindsight that was maybe a misplay. It's like it's where Kalix can attack both of them.
There's not much I mean, without getting like herself shot to death.
Yeah.
Let me think about this.
I don't know.
I would go first next turn anyway, which means that if I send somebody in, you just strip off all of them.
Yeah, you kind of.
Whether it makes sense to try to.
It's a weird matchup, right? Because Kalix versus Kyrus makes things really cagey. Because like you can't just rocket dudes up the table because I could just will break them. But if you like Testudo up around Kalix, then you're okay.
Yep. All right, so let me think about this for a minute here. And I'm going to move these little plants here just to get a look at the table.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it makes sense to just kind of hold position here. I think I'm just going to buy another asset point. Yep, I think that's the play. I don't think the time has yet come to
push aggressively forward.
Yeah, I mean, because well, I guess this is you're going to next be able to activate potentially with Kyrus. I actually do think, though, it may make sense to, right? Because this is you're going to be able to start next turn with whoever you want, Kyrus or Bastion.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I am going to put. And remind me, does Kyrus need line of sight for his shenanigans?
Nope. It's just all 6-inch range.
Nope. Okay.
He just has to be kind of close to you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's going to sit, and I'm going to buy another asset point.
Cool. That's Kalix. Where's she going? All right.
Let me just think if I can take shots first. Hold on.
Sure.
Let me just check one thing. Because I could potentially storm and shoot and then pop back.
Yeah. Nobody. He's in range.
Could I move and shoot your support? Could I move and shoot your support gunner and then move back one?
You could, for sure.
Okay, let's try that. Why not?
Yeah. So.
If I can be within cover to do it, though.
Yeah, that might be awkward, right? Because you only shoot 8. So I don't know if you can touch the terrain. There's 8. Oh no, you look good. Yeah, do it. So yeah, so you're gonna move up and then you're gonna shoot and then you're gonna
Yep,
move back. Yeah, so
exactly.
you want to just roll the dice.
Yep. Well, unless you want to take your preparation shot.
No, I'm good. I will hold the prep shot for now.
Okay, I think that's 2 damage.
Yeah, because that goes away for cover. So I will take one. Oh, I'm almost trying to use hotkeys on this one. These ones aren't scripted. So down to 11. Lucas, where are you? I need you to heal me. Help. Help, Lucas.
And I did buy an asset point with my other thing.
Yeah. So you're up to 3?
And it's your go.
Oof, that's a lot of asset points.
Correct, sir.
That is a lot of asset points. All right. I will go... So you have Kalex and the 2 Dreamseekers. Oh, and this Pack Warrior to go with.
Yep. And the Pack Warrior is still for honor.
Yeah, he hasn't deactivated yet. I'll go with this Rifleman. I think we'll get a little aggro with him. We'll get 2 orders, or 2 actions. He'll spend 1 to move 4. Oops. And then he'll spend 1 to storm. And we're just going to go here. Just touch the zone and be within 10 of her. And I guess we'll try so we're not obscured by the terrain. Yeah. All right. I'm going to shoot you. 5 dice.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. So we'll get rid of the 3s. That's a 12, which hits you for 4 damage. No modifiers. Just a good old 4 damage on you.
Okay. He's going to take 4 and go to 4, and then he's going to move closer to the rest of my team.
Sure. That's me. Come kill this guy. They were 3 of our wall.
Okay, so it's my turn. He is out there. I feel like it's a trap, but what else am I going to do, right? I don't have, like, concentrate fire or anything. Let me just think for a second as to how I want to do it. All right, need to think for a bit.
Yeah, the defensive fire also doesn't care about concentrate. I don't know if that matters. You don't get the extra dice on defensive fire for concentrate.
Yeah. Although with 4 hit points left, it wouldn't take much to take him out regardless.
Yeah.
All right. Let me think about this for a second then.
Yeah, at the very least, we get to make your entire team really squishy. So hopefully we can get you later.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to go with the Dream Speaker who is on his last legs. I'm going to spend an asset point to give him another action.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets his full 3.
So you're back down to 2
First
assets.
things first. Yep, exactly.
Cool.
But first things first, he's going to use a PKP to give the first claw another fury.
Yeah. So she's out of PKP at this point?
I think that was her second out of 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
right?
that makes
Turn
sense.
2. I just put the whole Fury token bag on top.
Yeah. Yeah, just flip it upside down and dump infinite Fury tokens on him.
All right, so basically she's going to try to weave through cover here. So she's going to move to the obscuring terrain and then storm into that gunner.
So yeah, move up to here and then assault this guy.
Exactly.
Okay.
And aim to assault to be within an inch, so I'll be in melee.
Yeah, that should be possible, right? If you end the move here, you're within 4. Yeah, that should be good.
And let me know if you want to take the preparation at any.
Yeah, it's gonna be -1 either way. I think I take it now. Yeah, so I'm gonna take it at the end of your move. So we'll use that to defensive fire and shoot you with suppression. So we'll roll these dice. We miss on a 6. We'll just take the rapid fire shot. Oh, boxcars.
Whoa.
Oh boy. I hit you for 3 and you're suppressed. Oh, that's perfect.
Wow.
Take that. Oh, we got you. Now we're both removing.
So I burn 1 to get rid of the suppression,
Yeah.
and then
the last suppression make you spend an extra action. So then you only get 1 swing at me, right?
Yeah, and I only have 1 health left.
Right. That's pretty good.
Except that I guess that if I already used that up, I might as well not be in melee, so I'm going to be outside of 2 inches. So if I shoot at him with the
pistol, with Kalix's pistol,
or the pack warrior or whatever.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry for those on the stream. I'm not great at the interface. Just give me a second.
You're good.
So 1 swing at 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
12 minus 6 is 6. I think that's a 4 precise.
Cool. So I'll just take 4 straight up. So
and because of the suppression, I don't get another shot, and I believe it's your turn.
Yes. Good job, support gunner. That was the sickest support gunner shot ever.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Speaking of the support gunner, I will just activate him, and he will stand still. Oops. Not like that kind of standstill. The standstill where he actually doesn't take any actions and its own token. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Good job, everyone.
So this guy took, he's got 9 boxes left.
Yeah, I put it in the title of their tooltip so that it X out of however many they start with.
So let's see. So if Kalex wants to get close, she can probably take 2 shots and then back up if she wants to. Or do I soften him up first with the pack warrior? I don't think so. I think I just leave him like that. How many guys do you have left to activate? Is it just the 2 riflemen?
Yep.
Okay. More than enough to take out my 2 dudes, though.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think I need to save Kalex, so I think I'm going to go with the pack warrior, and I think I'm once again going to spend an asset point to give him his full load. Actually, I've got a dream speaker I can activate next. Yeah, I think I'm going to activate the dream speaker, and he's just going to give Kashpura another fury token.
Alrighty. Speak to those dreams.
Your go, sir.
My go. So you have Kalex and the pack warrior to go?
I do indeed, and the pack warrior is for honor for the 4th.
The pack warrior has for honor up. Yeah, I think this is the turn where we where we pop the vengeful.
Yep, yep.
It seems
So
like the time. You have two
two for
tokens.
the price of one.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, and you have a grand total of 3 hit points between these two, right?
Pro player, that's me.
Yeah. Well, just roll boxcars on your support gunners more often.
I
That's
know.
how you win games. All right. How many models can Kalex kill in one activation? Hopefully not all of them. That would be annoying.
7.
7 models. Ooh. All right. I will activate. I might command imperative a rifleman here and just go ham. I guess that's the play, and then try to keep them so that they are more than 3-ish inches apart, so we don't get like double teamed by Kalex. She only gets 1. So let's go with this guy. I'm gonna spend the asset for command imperative, so he'll get 3 actions.
Nice.
He will activate rapid fire. Here we go, boys.
4 shots.
That's what we do, right? Actually, do we airburst and try to gank that pack warrior? Because I do need to shoot through the cover to get him. Yeah, I think airbursting is safer. So he'll ignore cover. I also want him to be inside the zone. That's actually not that easy. Oh, I'm rethinking all of my life decisions that has made it to this point. I will... Actually, it doesn't really matter if that guy kills him, because hopefully the other guy will kill the Dream Speaker. So I'm going to airburst and storm. 3 over to here and shoot the pack warrior.
Yep. So just a straight up 3 dice.
3 dice, straight up. We need to roll a 9 on 3 dice without any modifiers. Easy peasy. There you go. There's a 10. 2 damage. Pew! Headshot.
All right. So I'm gonna hand out some fury.
Yeah, this is on the pack warrior. Yeah,
so let me see if I can dodge him too and get everybody.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you 10 minutes to do the fury math.
Actually, I think it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's because everybody gets 1, and then yeah.
And I do get an asset point because he died near the zone.
So you're back up to 3. So chat, just to let everybody know what's going on, this faction, the Zrenthra Prides, they're sort of these felinoid people, but their whole deal is that they generate these fury tokens that they can use to make attacks, and the way they do that is basically sending their infantry to go die. So they can generate a ton of them in one go with their psychic people, but also with their by losing models around them, so they have a sort of this code of honor.
I think that's fine. So I think I have 1 on
die gloriously, and as
or at least my left, your right, Dream Speaker. 6 on Kashpara, 3 on the first claw, and 1 on the Dream Speaker who's about to die anyway.
Casual 6 on Kashpara.
I mean, if your support gunner rolls double 6s every time he takes a shot, then he's gonna suppress in oblivion.
Whatever, man. Easy game is what that is. I have 1 more action, so I'm going to spend it to move here.
Reasonable.
I should probably stay outside 7 of Kalex, I guess. That's her danger zone. Yeah, that seems fine. All right, well, that's the perfect place to stand. We're going to stand right there.
Yep.
We are contesting your position, sir.
Is it Kalex's turn then?
It is Kalex's turn. All right, Kalex, please don't ruin my whole day.
I don't think she can. I mean, I think I need to leave her out.
Kalex can do anything.
Yep.
It just depends on how many 6s Kalex rolls.
That's fair. So I really want to kill these 2 dudes.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can.
She just has to go... Yeah, if she, move assault, one-shots that dude, and then uses the economy of motion to get in here and 2-shots that dude, she could do it.
Yep, I think that's the play.
But
I mean, that's what I'm going to try, right? I mean,
yeah.
Yep. Okay, well, I'm going to try it, right? Why not?
Yeah.
I think that if I don't do this, I lose because if you just get to score a zone in
Yeah,
your
so
first
yeah, because if I
shot,
contest your zone,
right?
then
Yep,
I've saved
yep,
the recon sweep in my deployment zone basically to
yeah, yep,
yeah.
yep, totally makes sense. All right, so let's see what we can do here. So I think we said it's move, assault, and hope for the economy motion. So let me just check the
Yeah,
distance.
I mean you do have a bunch of asset points, so just pump through KLX and do a bunch of damage. So you might be
Yep,
okay.
that's the play.
So just keep in mind, I do have
Exactly.
a defensive fire,
Yeah.
so you gotta just watch out in case I just blast you.
Yep. So I think what I'm going to do is exactly as still remain in cover and then jump into
Yes,
melee
yeah, that's
or
fine.
in.
Yeah, so you're gonna go to here, so you're yeah in the place. And then I think I have to proc the defensive fire now. I will.
Now is the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're not gonna make any other moves, so and I need to roll 2 dice, and I need to roll 2 dice 10 to suppress you. So we're gonna do that. Ready? 2 dice 10. Here we go. Boxcars. No, that's a 2 dice 7. So then I have a second shot. I could cheekily take it on the Dream Speaker,
Mm-hmm. You could,
but does that
or try
matter?
for the suppression.
That just saves this guy in action to kill the Dream Speaker. That
I
doesn't
mean,
matter. Who cares? We're just gonna shoot
I
KLX
don't
again.
think. Yeah.
10? No, it's a 3. All right, you're good. We're
All
gambling
right.
here.
So now I'm going to.
Riverboat gambling. Yeah, assault me. And one shot that B. What's up, KLX? How's it going?
What is she, a 5 or?
I think she's a 5 on her knife. She is a 5 on her blade.
Come on, big money. I'll take the 18.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
stick with
I think plan A is a go.
that.
So yeah, so you
Yep.
do
I think the term is bajillion. You
a
do a
bit one
bajillion
bajillion
damage.
damage. Yeah, so you do half of the difference, right? So you have an 18 minus 6
Mm,
is 12. So you'll deal
yep.
2
So I do
plus
plus 6.
6. So I'm on 1. I think if you asset point to add D3, that kills him.
Oh, good call. Good
Yeah.
call. Yep. I forgot how many points he had.
Yeah, he has like 1 more for it than it's reasonable. But if you asset point, it automatically die. Yeah.
And, be,
Goodbye,
and because
rifleman.
assassin. Yep.
Amazing. And then you can move 3 for economy motion. Whee! Okay, Lex. You absolute god monster.
I mean, watch her flub these 2 rolls,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah, she's just going to bounce right off this dude. He has full hit points. Look out.
All right. So first, so I get 2 attacks basically. So first
Yes.
melee attack, hoping for another 18.
Yeah, that would be good. Not quite.
14. I think that's still good though. 14 minus 6 is 8. That'll be 6 precise.
Yep. So I will
So
go
straight up.
down to 7.
So this has got to work.
Yeah. And you got 2
All
hit points left, right? So you'll be okay.
right. Second attack roll.
Oh.
I will re-roll that.
Sure. So down to 1 asset point. Oh, there you go.
That'll do it. Yep.
Amazing.
17. Yep.
Okay,
That does it.
monster.
All right. I mean,
well,
she's out in the open. She's flapping the breeze, but
I got asset points for those guys dying.
hold on one second though. Let me think if I want to. It may seem silly, but I might want to use the last asset point to push her closer to the rest of my team, so you can't like just do a bunch of damage to Kashpara. Let me think about that for a second. All right.
Yeah, so because she could just dodge into Oblivion.
She's within 6 of the people I care about, so I think I'm going to just leave her there.
Sure.
But your turn.
Okay, well, that was pretty good. I will go with this rifleman. we're just gonna storm and have one left. Yeah, so it's I have to have more models in the zone to contest you, right? Than you have.
You do, yeah. So you would need to kill both of them
Oh yeah, this is mine.
and have him there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I think I copied it. You've got it copied on your.
Yeah.
And Trevi, I cloned the cards. You have another copy down your end.
Oh, do I? Of the. I was reading yours. So we're gonna move
Oh, totally.
1 and 2. And we're gonna shoot the Dream Speaker. So 5 dice because of all this concentrate fire. We just need anything, basically. So 12 hits her for a bunch and kills her. All right.
So I do get an asset point, but I don't get any fury because everything that can proc fury already procced.
Yeah. I will shoot Kalex with my other action because why not?
Sure.
Trip 6s, ready? Boom. I don't even hit, I don't think.
Nope.
She is okay. All right. We tried. Sick. So, back. That's the end of the round, yeah?
Yep.
So
Yep. And maybe if it makes sense, like, let's set up for the next turn and then maybe stop at that point where you're starting that next round. Or do you want to play out your first activation at least?
Oh, do you have to jump off?
No, I probably need to jump off in about 15 minutes. So
Okay.
I think your turn is going to be a doozy. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big question, right? Because I could either, let's see, the Kalex. How far is she? So, she's still defending your guys. So I can't rip like all the fury off of you.
Yep.
Oh, my Mirage is still there.
Not yet.
But I could rip a little bit because she only blocks 2 of my psychokinetics.
Yes.
And
you can get 2
Kyrus
more. You can make my first claw.
Yeah,
Yep.
He can knock 2 off the first claw. That's a big deal. They're also next to each other, so we could just have them attack each other.
Oopsie.
Yeah, I guess.
Kashpara reposts.
Yeah. They just mutually annihilate. They just both die. Yeah. And I guess like to that point, right? When Kashpara activates, you would only activate his defensive enhancements instead of his offensive ones, even though he has all this fury. Because I could,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
I could, if he had a bunch, I could have him be swinging at +2 accuracy and rend. But if you don't activate those, then I can't do that.
Yep.
But we could just hit him with
and I guess that's a good point. I should have been stating though that Kashpara was activating his defensive one.
Yeah.
Once he had
it really mattered, but yeah. Yeah, and they are optional. You don't have to activate them if you don't want to. So
yeah.
if you're not,
But the defense,
there's no reason.
But the defensive one, you should always. I mean.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. So the other question is like whether we just start blasting into Kalex and trying to kill her.
Yep. It's reasonable.
Sure, I have. I mean, Bastion can do a number on her, but then he just dies to one of these 2. Interesting questions. Because Kashpara could just double move assault and kick the crap out of me, which is rude.
That is what Kashpara likes to do.
Yeah. So why don't we do a real quick activation because you have to go, and we will see how it goes. I think we're gonna go with plan. I guess we could try both plans, right? So let's activate Kyrus because we want him to go ham at some point in this game. He'll get 2 orders for actions. He'll reactivate his Mirage Nano Field, and he will move.
Makes sense so far.
Yeah, we're just gonna go in there and see what happens. Um, um, and he will. We could just like disorient a bunch of times and just try to like give you a concussion token. That doesn't seem like it does anything. So we will just assault Kalex and see what happens.
Alrighty.
Come at me, y'all.
Can you hear me okay, by the way?
Yeah, yeah, you sound good. So we're getting as close as we can and stab you. So he is a 5, I think. Yeah, he's a 5 accuracy.
Hmm?
Ooh, that was terrible. That was a really bad roll. I will asset point to reroll that one. That is a big old miss. It's not what we're looking for. All right, try that one again. Yay! Much better, Kyrus.
That is much better.
That is much better. So minus your 9 gets me a 7, which lets me pick 4 and precise. We will precise your dodge, I guess. So you can take 2.
Okay. So I take 2 damage.
Yeah. I will. I will try to disorient you, I guess. Yeah, this should have been the plan to start with.
What would that do if I let it go?
It basically it concusses you, so I push you 2 and then give you a concussion token.
Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that at least the first 2 times you do
Yeah,
it.
so I'll force it through. So I'll spend 3 to get one on you. Get it one time on you. Yeah. Yeah, I think I messed up the position.
And concussion is +2 to hit essentially, minus 2 defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, do we do that now or do we do that after we swing again? I think we do it after we swing again because you could. Yeah, we'll do it after I swing again. So I'm gonna swing a second time before we concuss you. That was pretty good. We got a 5, which gets me 4 and precise. I will precise your brace, so we just break your, we just kill you.
Well,
and then you
respawn. She took 4 damage already, right? Or 2 damage.
She took 2, okay. And she's only got 6, right?
Yep.
Or 5. So then she self-preserves, yeah, and respawns. She's like, I'm out of here, dude. See you.
I think that's the play.
Yeah, it seems okay. And then I will force through the concussion token on you. So I'll spend 3 and you'll spend 2 to get the concussion token.
Yep.
And I will push you. Yeah, I think after I measured all his movement, I was like outside 6 inches of your guys. I was like, I guess we're just concussing. So we will move you outside of the thing.
Sounds reasonable.
With the concussion. And then I will activate some people. Let's order this guy, I guess, because he's about to die. We who are about to die salute you. I will. I'll rapid fire and just shoot Kalex.
Makes sense.
So this +2, so adds another 2 is a 10. We miss. All right. The rapid fire shot. Hey, that one hits. It hits you for 2.
Okay. I guess
just barely missed the big one.
Yeah. So does Kyrus have any more
order
tokens, or can I dodge
2 of me while I'm thinking about it? Yeah. He has 1 more order. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I take he has one more order, but he can't move on his, he could use an asset point to push though, couldn't
Yeah,
he?
he could adrenaline rush out of melee with you.
But you can't do that
Yeah, I can't
while
do that
that,
during this guy's activation. He has to complete all of his actions.
hmm. I think it might be worth it to take the 2 and dodge back into the forest, actually.
Yeah, I don't hate that for sure.
Meaning you don't hate it as my opponent, or you wouldn't hate it if you were me.
No, I think that's the right call. 2 damage is fine for Kalex. She doesn't really care about that. And then this guy would need to roll 9s to hit you with the other with his regular shots. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, so we'll storm. I guess 8 inches away from you, so you can't quite escape me. So right there. Yep. And shoot you again. So this time only 2. And we just have to hard roll a 9 to hit you. Easy game. Whatever. Take 2 more damage. Bing.
So I'll take 1 that time.
Yep. And then he shoots you. And you can dodge an inch with that if you want. Did you want to dodge on that one too? Or no? Oh no, Chris, did I lose you?
Oh, you still there?
Yeah.
Does he have another shot?
Yeah, he's
We're
got one
dodging
more
up.
from rapid fire, yeah.
And is he right at 10 inches?
He's at 8. I put him 8 inches away,
Okay.
so you can dodge away
If I
from me.
can't dodge out of range, I'm just going to kind of...
Sure. So I got one more. I'm going to hard roll a 9 on this one because I'm awesome. Nope, I rolled a 3. I have one more order token. I will spend it. I think... Do we just like sink this gunner into you? I have a non-zero chance of killing her. Because you are... yeah, we'll just sink the support gunner. So we're rolling 3 dice now because of the concentrate.
Yep.
That was a pretty solid roll. So 11 plus 2 is 13. I think that just hits you for 1. No, I guess I didn't declare. I guess we're rending. Oh, this is this guy. Yeah, hits you for 1 up to 3 with rend.
And so she'll take 1.
She'll take 1. And then
You probably won't have to do it.
oh, I guess the rend doesn't really matter. Yeah, it just makes you do the thing. All right, we'll do it again with the rapid fire shot. Hoop. 9, 10, 11 because of the concussion token. Gets her.
Yeah.
Sick. He will
Asset point.
sit on 2. No, he's going to interact and sit on 1 to flip this objective, so I'm at 3 points. And we are done. And then basically the rest of the game is surviving the two Doom officers on your side of the table.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, so let's call it here because I should wrap up because
Sure.
my daughter may be up at any moment.
Yeah, you got it, man.
But so if you want to, yeah, if you want to save the game though, I'd love to revisit this, and it'll start with my first turn of round 3, and you're up 3-2.
Yeah.
Cool.
Chris, very Remy. And we'll date it 8/23. Cool. Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Great game,
think it's a precarious position for me. I think because I'm feeding a field officer right now, but hopefully Bastion can fight back. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, if there's anybody you want to have in reserve, it's
It's
Bastion.
Bastion, yeah. Yeah, and once Kalex is off the table, if there's anybody that I want to have on my team, it's Kyrus, right? I think at this point.
Yep.
So yeah.
I mean, I definitely need to try to Kyrus. Yep.
Yeah. For sure.
All right, cool, man. Well, we will come back to it then, maybe next Sunday or one of these weeknights.
Yeah, dude.
Sound good?
Absolutely. Sounds
Cool.
good to me.
All right. Good to talk to you. Hope the people on the stream enjoyed it, and we'll return.
Yeah, dude. Cheers.
Come on. Bye bye.
All right, chat. Thanks for watching this game so far. I think it would be good to give a little bit of a rundown of the mechanics. We were just sort of playing through the game at kind of a rapid pace. As you can see, it's not a very long game. This game is probably 1 to 2 activations from being completed, so one way or another. And the tabletop simulator, I think, makes it a little bit more take a little bit more time. But usually we play 40-minute chess clocks for competitive games, and that includes the setup and the deployment and everything. So it's actually pretty quick. And typically casual games will go sub 1 hour. But I do want to, now that we save this, I do want to run through some of the core mechanics. And you can find these actually. I should link in the well, if you go to breachstorm.com, you can visit the YouTube channel there, and there are some tutorial videos that I made. It's the top left corner of here we can just do it as on stream. The top left corner of the thing goes to the Breachstorm YouTube channel, and there are a bunch of tutorial videos to play the game. There's some competitive games that we have recorded in here as well. And you can go check those out if you're interested. Obviously, all the rules for the game are free, and we have Sandy miniatures. We just sort of encourage people to play regardless of the models that they want to use. And obviously, we have a little bit of a community going on Tabletop Simulator. We usually play a couple games over weekends. So if you are available, then I put a link in the description of the video for the Breachstorm Discord, and you can come join us there, and you will be happy to run you through the game and to show you how it works. But sort of the core of the game is the combination of there's two unit types, which are infantry and officers. In this game we each had two officers and then a bunch of infantry supporting. Usually you'll have two officers and like 5 to 8 infantry, give or take. But my officers are Bastion here and Kyrus, who's like a mercenary who any faction can play. And the way the game works is that we take turns activating our officers. So I would pick, I'm going to activate Bastion, and officers generate these blue order tokens. And they can spend the order tokens either to use special abilities that they have on their cards. So, for example, Bastion has his press forward ability here. This card is really hard to read. I apologize, everyone. We'll have to get some higher res card images on the mod. His press forward ability costs him an order token and lets him move anybody he orders that round 3 inches. So then you can also spend... So he could spend an order token to activate that. But he can also spend order tokens to activate anybody within his command radius, so 10 inches. Any other infantry he has. So if I have all these basic dudes chilling out around him, and he has 3 order tokens when every time he activates, as you can see there. So he would get 3 orders, and he could spend either them in a combination of activating that special order and activating 2 guys, or activating just 3 guys, or one thing that we were using, obviously, is these asset points. And you can spend 2 orders from an officer to get 1 asset point. And those are kind of like command points in 40k. They let you reroll dice, they let you modify attack rolls, but they also... your mission gives you some tactical assets, they're called, that you could use. Mine lets me see through forests, basically, and I can also make my guys move a little bit faster. And the one on this side, I think they can call in airstrikes. Yeah, they have close air support, which is cool. So basically, a mock activation would be Bastion activates. He gets his order tokens. He also gets action tokens, which are these little green triangles. So he gets 4. And the actions tells you what you can spend the actions on. It's pretty simple. It's move, attack, interacting, which is how you score most of the missions in the game. Storm and Assault are special. They let you move and attack, but you can only do each of those once. Obviously, the ones with the little infinity symbol you can do multiple times. So he would get 4 of these and 3 of these, and he can spend them in any order he wants. So he could move and then attack and then move again and then attack again if he wanted to. You're very flexible in your activations. And then while he's doing that, he can also spend an order token to move the activation order over to this guy. And these guys are infantry. They generate their own action tokens the exact same way, and they can move and then attack and then move again. And then once they're done, you go back to the officer, and he can keep ordering people or doing his own actions, whatever you want. So that's in this particular game we were playing. It was the setup of the missions was relatively cagey, so we didn't have a lot of sort of combat going on early. But usually this faction that Chris was playing tends to soup up their tokens really hard and then come in late game and really try to mess stuff up with these big characters. Whereas my faction is much more sort of combo oriented on and focused on the little infantry. So each faction has a unique mechanic. These guys are called Concentrate Fire, which basically gives them additional dice when they attack things that have already been attacked that turn. So the more they shoot at one guy, the more effective they're going to get. And we saw that a little bit in this game as I was sort of laying fire into the characters that were over here. They got easier and easier to hit, and even my basic infantry could do a bunch of damage to them. And that's sort of, if you kind of run out in the middle of these guys, this is called the Homeworld Confederacy. And if you run out into the open in front of them, they're just they're gonna dice you up. They're gonna just totally massacre you with all those tokens. They also have models like the support gunner here. He's like a machine gunner, but he can shoot special ammunition out of his gun, and they have different effects, and they can debuff. They can put debuffs on the target. So either marker, which gives you +2 to hit, rend gives you +2 damage on them, and suppression makes it harder for them to move. And so you can sort of combo. Bastion's also got an aura that if he gets enemies into, it gets more accurate. So this faction's all about building these big combo activations where you dump a bunch of damage into one thing and kill it. Whereas these guys are about souping up their characters and making sort of getting these just big hulking kind of badasses in the late game. The way the combat mechanics work, as you saw, we were rolling multiple d6s. But basically, over on our weapons, you can see each of the weapons has an accuracy. And we explained this a little bit during the game, but I don't think we did a very good job. And that's the accuracy is the number of dice you roll when you attack. So, for example, if this guy was to roll an attack, he'd roll 4 dice. Of those, you pick typically the 3 highest. But if you want to kind of lowball your shot, if you want to leave the target alive or something, you could pick low dice if you wanted to. You subtract the evade of whatever you're shooting at. So, for example, Chris doesn't have his cards out. I don't know where his cards went. That's okay. We can just pick a random one. Here we go. Here's a Warpack Artificer, which we don't have on the table right now. If he were to be shooting at this Artificer, they have an evade of 7, so I would take my roll of 11 and subtract 7 from it, and I'd be left with a 4. I then take that number and I go back to my my little damage chart here, and wherever a 4 falls in on the top row, I deal that much damage. So I would be in my 3+ category. I wouldn't quite get to my 6+ moderate category, so I would be dealing 4 damage. And it says how much damage they have up in the corner here. So Bastion's pretty hefty. He's got 16. The Artificers only have 12. In response to that, you also have defenses that modify the damage you take. So, for example, these guys have armor. Bastion also has armor if he needs it. And the armor reduces damage that they take, so the Artificer would only be taking 3 from that because the armor is down from... the armor subtracts 1. They also have dodge, so they can move in response to attacks. Bastion has... he has a special one. This is resist. A lot of officers have this, and that lets you half damage. Alternatively, he could reduce damage by 1, and then he also has dodge as well. Bastion is a Zrenthrar, so he's a member of the same species that these folks are. So he has a lot of the same sort of defensive mechanics. And he's much more aggressive oriented than the other characters in Homeworld Confederacy, which is I think he's a more interesting playstyle, but you can definitely play Homeworld Confederacy as very gunline, kind of static gunline centric if you want. But Bastion's a little bit more go get him. And then once you run out of hit points, then you're just dead. So that's basically how it works. So that is sort of the core mechanics of the game. I appreciate everybody who stuck around and watched the game through as far as we played. Unfortunately, Chris had to leave a little bit early, so we didn't quite get to see the climactic end, but maybe we'll stream that later if we have a chance. But if you do like watching this game and like sort of non-40K games, now that all my time's not being taken up by the Invitational, the T5S2 Invitational, I'm kind of exploring a little bit. I just was on my friend's stream while playing some Star Wars Legion the other day. That was really fun. and I am probably going to be playing a little bit more Breachstorm now that I have some more time. So, if you like this sort of alternate games, let me know, and we can definitely play and stream some other stuff. But obviously, 40K is going to be the focus for the most part. Breachstorm is much smaller. There's not as big of a competitive community, so it's a little bit more casual. But we usually play every Sunday or Saturdays or Sundays, assuming I'm not doing something else. And so I'm going to try to get games either with myself or with some of the other players in the community who have been playing. Some really cool mechanics in Breachstorm, and I'm really proud of it. I think it's a pretty cool game. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you guys have a good one. Have a good rest of your weekend. Good last couple hours of your weekend. And everybody keep it classy, folks. So I'm going to sign out. Hopefully we'll be back with some more Breachstorm at some point in the not too distant future. And take it easy.